go to the exam. Now, do you have any questions in the theory, in the notes up to now? I want to move on to the exam question. Exam. Yeah, that is in the exam. I will explain. First, let us talk about. Do you have any question about the theory, equations, definition like that? Before I move on, I will come to the exam a little bit after this one. No, okay. Hardly say no. So I'll move on to the exam part now. Now you can see exam, some information about the exam. Okay, your exam, according to your schedule, you will have it on Monday, next Monday, and the time allocated for the fluid mechanic is 11:30 to 1 o'clock. All of you see your exam schedule. Am I correct? 11:30 to 1. Now remember, every day we have 4 exams: 7:30, 9:30, 11:30, 1:30. We have to finish our exam within this time. We have to finish our exam within this time because many exams are there. So that means all of you must start the exam at 11:30, sharp on time. 11:30. All of you must start the exam 11:30. Nobody has a reason to start late. You will have a problem. I'll tell you why. For your exam, you will see 15 questions. In these 15 questions, you will see 5 questions theoretical, 10 questions calculations, and you need only 1 hour. But I have given 15 minutes extra in case if anybody has a problem with the internet or you need a little bit more time like that. I keep some extra time, 15 minutes extra time, purposely I keep. That means if you start 11:30, you have to finish. Here you can see, you cannot read the board. I have put how many questions there. You cannot read it. Can you read this one? You can see this one, right? You're asking the question, it's on the board. So you can see if 75. If you start 11:30, you're supposed to finish 12:45, just 15 minutes before 1 o'clock. You get my point? So you will not use 1 hour and 15. You will use only 1 hour. Maybe if you start 11:30, you can finish by 12:30. All of you must start at 11:30, maybe 11:35, maybe 11:40. Not after that. You have to start because you have to finish the exam within this time. This is important. Number 1. Number 2, spend 4 minutes for each question. 4 minutes. Although you have 5 minutes, but for theory questions, you don't need 4 minutes. Only 1 minute. Theory questions means what are the units of density? You don't need 5 minutes to think. You have 4 answers. Pick the answer. Quickly move to the next question. You get my point? Or if I ask some theory questions, for example, what is Mach number? You know the definition directly. Pick the definition, move on to the next one. So theory questions will save you a lot of time. 1 minute, maximum 2 minutes. And the remaining 3 minutes of the theory question, keep it for your calculation questions need time. You need to get a calculator, you need to do the unit conversion and do the calculation. Okay, so therefore use your time wisely. At the same time, read the question correctly, pick the right answer and keep moving. Okay, so you have 10 calculation questions, 5 theoretical questions. This is time is more than enough. You can see your quiz number 1. You all of you finish within 15 minutes. Although I gave you how many? I gave you 40 minutes. About 25 minutes you finish. Nobody exceeded 25 minutes, right? Can I go to next question? Yeah, you can come back. No problem. Come back. But I highly advise you to answer the question and go. But if you want, you can come back. That's no problem. So you can see this is the maximum time, right? This is the maximum time, but you will not need this time. Take my word, you will not need, but you have to organize your time. End of the day, don't say you don't have time. You have more time, right? But use wisely time. You do not rush. You can make a mistake. All of you start at the same time. Everyone, 2 groups, all the groups start at the same time. You go on, you have 15 questions, 5 theory questions and 10 calculation. And remember, calculation question carry double the marks. If you make a mistake in theory question, let's say you use 4 marks. If you make a mistake in calculation, you use 8 marks. All the time we give more marks for the calculation. Because theory question is, what the unit of density? You don't have to give 8 marks for that. Calculation means you have to do some calculations, right? that carry a lot of marks. So be careful with the calculation. Type of question, multiple choice, right? Exam, simple mathematics. Nothing is difficult, all simple because it's multiple choice. You have to remember definition, as I said. Equations will be there, laws will be there, unit, reasoning, blah, blah, blah. Questions will be there. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 5. One attempt. You need a calculator. You will need a blank paper. You can show me the, yeah, you can use the blank paper, but show me on the video, the blank paper that you are going to use, right? This is there. So yes, you need a blank paper to do some calculation. Now remember, your exam will be available on the home page. When you go to the home page, like quiz number 1, same, but lockdown browser. It is available in the lockdown browser. That's one thing is there. You will not see the results immediately after the exam because we have to check everybody's video before we upload the marks to make sure you have followed the right procedure. All right. Now remember, not only me, we have exam support chairman. Exam chairman is a CD. CD is watching your exam. I am watching online. We want to see who is coming at 11:30, who is coming late. We want to check. Anybody come late, we need to know why. Internet problem, we can check internet problem from the system, and we are watching everybody's action online, and if we have any suspect action, we quickly want to rectify and see, then we are going to go through the video. That's why you will not see the results immediately until we check the videos which we suspect to have some kind of thing. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, teacher. And
Yes.
also, I'm worried about the midterm. If we face a technical issue,
Yeah,
who we
that
should
problem
come?
is, yeah, I already given you in my go through my previous email for quiz number 1. I given them email address of the person to be contacted. Remember, I given the email
Yeah,
address.
Amir
Yeah, just send
Bukhari.
him. Yeah, immediately you inform him. Before you go, you can inform him, right? So
Yes,
he's the guy.
but if the technical issue has occurred, can I take my mobile and take the picture at this case?
No,
Because
no, no,
sometimes
no, no,
the
no, no.
camera will
Do not
still.
do. No, 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 no. Do not do any mobile phone. You cannot keep the mobile phone with you. If you have a problem, we will solve. We'll try to solve. I solved 2 problems in the exam, quiz number 1. You do not know in the exam time. One student got a problem. His problem is he did not go into the lockdown browser. He went to the normal browser. He cannot do the exam. So I said, go back and do the lockdown browser. Second student got an internet problem. He submitted by mistake and he submitted the exam. You should not submit before you finish. So we have to reset the exam file. We will, because I am online, CD online, college online. So if you have a problem, you have to email me immediately. You cannot come back to Blackboard because you cannot communicate with me. You are on lockdown. If you have a problem that I can solve, I will solve immediately. But if it's the problem technical, leave it to college. You have to go to the college. Let them decide. You get my point? So
Yes.
inshallah, we don't expect those things because we did not have any problem quiz number 1. Up to now, I never had a problem. Inshallah, I don't expect any problem. But if you have a
So
problem early, you can contact that guy because he's the one who can fix. Number 2, I have put a practice test. Practice test. You can log on to that. Only 10 minutes, answer some questions and see how the system is working. That marks are given immediately, but we don't count those marks. It's a practice question. Practice is a good thing. I want to know how I do in the lockdown. Go there. Only 4 questions. Just answer. They're simple questions. Even if you get 0, don't worry. It's not the marks we want to see. How to answer the question. That will give
um,
you a good idea about your internet, about your camera. Uh, yes, Omar. All the chapters are with you. Not 5 chapters. Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 5. 4 we don't do. A practice test, unlimited attempt. I did not put a limit. You can attempt the practice question as much as you can. You just keep practicing. So when I get the exam, what you have to do, where to show your face, show your ID. Remember, we are watching. When you do the exam, we are watching, right? And things like that. Then you will know, these are the things. If you face a problem there, then you can immediately inform that guy early. Look, I tried the test, what you call practice test. I faced this problem. I don't want to face it again in the exam. Can you fix it? This is the good chance. You get me? Because I cannot fix technical problem because I'm not a technical person. You get my point? That's what I say. Please do the practice test. You can come back to me if you have a question. Don't worry about it. Even if you get 0 marks, don't worry. It is just a practice. It's not the answer I'm going to check. It's how you're going to do the exam. So I have given the email. I did not give it here. My previous email, just contact that guy. And again, remember, this is very important. So we are going to check everybody's what you call video, because we are not happy. I am not happy the results of the second group, not this group, second group. So we want to make sure that it is very fair, no cheating, no copying like that. Everybody follow the proper rule. Exam is not difficult. If you really study hard, if you do your homework correctly, you will see everything. You get what you study in the class. Nothing is new. Nothing is new. You know everything. Its only thing is, can you study all those things? I told you at the beginning how to study. Each chapter, when I finish, I know one student, he used to tell me all the answers that he attempted, equations. He's a good student. I don't know whether he's in this group or not. He told me, this chapter, I answer all the questions. I remember all the equations. These are the units I have to convert. Every chapter he prepare, he keep it there. Now when you come to the midterm, for him it's very easy. Why? He has all the answers. He will go through it. He know how to convert the unit. He know all the equations to remember, because he make it a summary. This is the proper way to learn. If you keep everything for the midterm before the exam, it's too much. It's difficult to remember so many definitions, equations, unit conversion. Many things are there. That's how you get A plus if you want. That's the way. But anybody can get. It's still not too late. Okay. Now, is it okay for you regarding this exam detail? You know the exam next Monday. For us, it's 11:30. Everybody must log on 11:30. I will watch. If somebody cannot log on, I can see from the system. Then I can contact him and ask, what's the problem? Why you cannot log on? I mean, these things we can check, right? So things should run smoothly. I hope, inshallah. And log on 11:30, but not after 11:45, because you will not have enough time. We have to finish the exam by 1 o'clock, because other groups are coming. You will, because if everybody does the exam, I'm not sure about the load on the blackboard, right? You know, 5,000, 6,000 students are doing exam. What will happen if everybody do at the same time? We may have a problem with the load. I'm not sure. So that's why start early, finish early. You can finish early. 60 minutes not needed, maybe 45 minutes according to my calculation. But let's see how we are doing. Remember quiz number 1, I gave you more time. It's more than what you want. I will quiz number 2, I'm going to reduce, because you don't need that much of time. I was testing only. So 75 minutes, 11:30 next Monday, 5 numerical, 5 theoretical, 10 numerical, right? All multiple choice. You have 4 answers. Pick the right answer. Be smart. And it will be simple maths, definitions, equations, laws, units, reasoning. You just name it. Okay. These are the chapters you have to study. You have only one attempt. Yes, Abdul Rahman.
Teacher, excuse me, what's mean listening?
The reasoning means, for example, what is fluid at rest? You learn fluid at rest and fluid in motion, remember? In fluid mechanics means fluid at rest, fluid in motion,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Uh, yeah, so you have to explain. This is reasoning. What is fluid at rest means? That static. Yes, very good. Somebody is giving the answers. You see, static
okay,
diagram. Yeah,
yes,
they are reasoning, because there you don't have an answer, right? It's not calculation, right? Something
yes,
like that. It's not. Yeah, it's some reasoning. You have to give the reason why you say moving, because it's dynamic. It's moving. It has a velocity. Why do it is static? Static means at rest, velocity is zero. That is the reason. You get my point?
yes,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something reason is something like that. It's not difficult. It's not. You cannot give a logical answer. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. Not like that. No way. It's just a reason. Give the reason why. It like justification like that. Yeah.
like
You need you.
like extensive depends on size like this.
Yes, correct. Yeah, extensive. When you say what is
Yeah,
extensive? For example, we give a large tank. A large tank. You say velocity 1 is 0. Remember, large tank velocity 1 is 0. That is reasoning, right? You are giving
yeah,
a reason. We are giving a reason. Velocity 1 is 0. Yes, why? Tank is large. Fine. Like that. Reasoning like that. Units, you know, right? Units, you already
this
know.
will be in
Law, you know.
theory question, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. This is theory. This is theory. This is theory. This will be theory and calculation. You need equation here, right? This is also theory.
Yeah,
Equation
thank you,
both,
teacher.
both theory and calculation. Is it clear
Yes,
for you? Yes,
yes,
good.
thank you, teacher.
Any other question? And again, yes, Sad. What is the question?
Will be there a problem solving?
I said there are theory questions. Is it?
Three equations. Okay.
Yeah, theory questions is not problem solving, right? Theory question is just to pick the answer. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now here, I have seen some students, they're wearing cap. Do not wear cap. You know, camera cannot capture you correctly. When you wear the cap, you hide part of the face. Do not wear the caps. Other thing is, please tell your home people not to bother you. Okay. The homes. I say one guy was doing the exam. One is knocking dong 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 in the door and disturbing the guy. And this guy has to shout, I am doing exam. Move away in Arabic. You get my point. Please tell home people not to trouble you for 1 hour when you do the examination, okay? Because that can create some kind of a problem here. The theory questions 5, calculation 10. Am I correct? Somebody asked the question. Who is this person? Yeah, Adnan. Theory 5, calculation first. Yeah, theory 5, calculation first. Correct. Now, okay, find the location, lock the door, tell nobody to disturb you, switch off your mobile phones. Okay, don't keep anything around, no books, notes, nothing with you, and then make sure that you have a good internet connection and a good camera. Right? If the internet connection is low, you cannot do the exam correctly. And of course, you cannot open any websites in the lockdown. They will not allow. It's up there. And be in the exam. Be in your seat until you finish the exam. Do not try to run away halfway through. Finish the exam and you can go out. Then do not submit until you finish all the questions. One student, he submitted by mistakenly. He got a problem. Right? So do not submit and check every answer is correct. Then you submit. Remember, even if you don't submit, I have put the system to submit automatically when the time expires. Right? So you have to submit when you finish the exams. These are the things that I have to explain to you. Any other questions? That's all I have. But unfortunately, not everybody
Yes,
finishes
teacher.
class
I have a
today.
question,
Yeah.
but it's
What is the question?
something out of the course. It's general.
What
I have
What is
been
the question?
always wondering about this,
What is it?
but I just I've just remember it right now.
What is it?
About those students who are taking the quiz in the dormitory, they
Yeah.
have to take it on front of the camera, but my question is, if there is a roommate with him, will that
They have to go
affect?
out. Yes. Yes. He has to go out.
But he can't go to
No.
somewhere else
No. No. He can go to
where
the
he should
he.
stay
No.
because
He. No. No. He can go to the park. He can go to the ground. He can go to the library. He can stay outside. Anywhere he can stay, because he can help you indirectly. We do not know. I'm not telling he's helping. Nobody should be around. Nobody should be
but
around.
if he went outside and somebody walked, will that also conflict the examination? Because
No.
this
No.
is something that really
No,
I've
no, as long as that person doesn't disturb you. When I saw the video, one person was the bang in the door, dong, 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 and asking something. That means he's disturbing you in the exam. Do you get my point?
yeah, as
Yeah, that is not allowed. That is not allowed. You can see the clear
okay,
in the video. Video you can see very clear. So we
yeah,
said tell them
okay.
not to disturb you.
Yeah, okay, but why this doesn't apply also with the roommate if he stayed calmly and out away from the
Maybe
student?
okay, okay. If we say calmly away from the camera, as long as we don't see him, that's okay. Maybe okay. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Any
Okay,
other
thank you.
questions? Yeah. Unfortunate, I don't see everybody today. It's very unfortunate. Muhammad Al Kadrawi, only 32 is there. It's very unfortunate. Yes, Kadrawi. What's the question?
Teacher,
Yes,
I have a question is related about the quiz.
yes.
It was about kinematic viscosity.
Okay.
Can you solve it now or
Solve it.
yes? Because
Go through my chapter. Go through my tutorial. It's already recorded. It's there.
it's there.
Yes. Go to my.
Okay.
I think tutorial number 2. Check the video. I already saw it there.
Did you upload the
Yeah,
tutorial?
yeah. Everything is there in the system.
No, I mean your video.
Everything is there in the system. Of course.
Okay.
Already uploaded. If you want, I'll show you how to take it. Abdul Leila, yes, you can go back. Abdul Leila, your answer to your question. Can we skip the question and then go back? Yes, you can go back. Inshallah, should be okay. College say no, but we are already implementing. It's okay. You can go back. Muhammad Adra, you still have a question? Yes, sir.
No, teacher.
Okay, who's next? Abdul Rahman,
Me.
what's the question?
Teacher, we will have 1.5 hour or
No,
75 minutes.
75 minutes. 75. You need only 1 hour. I put extra 15 minutes. In case somebody got an internet problem, things like that can happen, right? Internet problem. You started 10 minutes late because the internet was not there. So I put some extra 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Yeah, it's enough. Yes, Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman?
Me, I have a question, teacher.
Yes, Muhammad Al Kadrawi. Yes, Muhammad Al
Teacher.
Kadrawi.
Teacher,
Yes.
there is just the answer, not with explain. I mean, do you have videos for the tutorial?
Yes, of course. It's there.
Where can I
I have
find it?
explained. I have explained. You have to go to the blackboard. Yeah, there's a one question. Anybody? My session is over now. If you want to go, you can go and pray. Inshallah, you can do anything that you want. If you have a question, you can stay and ask. Those who have no questions, you can leave the system. Your attendance is okay, right? You can leave the system. That's all. Those who have questions, you can stay and ask the question. I'll be there. Since it's the end of the session, I will finish the question and I'll go for prayer. Others, those who want to go for prayer, you can go for prayer, or you can leave. You can log out. That's okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, teacher. I have a question regarding the pressure.
Yeah.
In the vertical rule. Okay, there's something that confused me a little bit.
Mhm.
I have asked you before, it doesn't matter where I should start, from up to down, and
Yeah, doesn't
whether
matter. Yes,
from
correct.
down to up. But
Yeah.
if we looked closely, or if we thought about it,
Mhm.
how you can say that the pressure up will be down, because those will be different,